Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a Survivor video, and it's going to be about the new season 34, which is called Game Changers. And I really love that name because a lot of these people that are on this, the castaways on the show, are game changers. So I'm going to be doing a the three-part segment about my cast analysis and what I think about these players that are returning to the game. So let's get started with the first person I'm going to be talking about today. The first person I'm going to be talking about today is one of my favorite players to ever play the game. And his name is Tony, and he was on season 28. What I liked about Tony was he was very paranoid player, and he was a very smart player. He brought a lot of humor to the game. He made fun of KS Cass. She was a returning player in some other seasons, but that was one of the funniest moments when she was saying when he told her you're speaking llama, and then he did like that little llama voice, and that made me go laugh so hard because I watched that video like the other day of him, and then now knowing that he's going to be on Survivor makes me so happy. He was the winner of season 28, and I think he's a great pick because I would like to see what he could do different. I don't know if he's going to be playing as paranoid, and people know he's a cop now, so he cannot lie about that. And I want to see if he brings back that spy shack. That spy shack was really funny too because he made a little spy shack by the shed, seeing what people are saying. So I just think he's an interesting player to bring back in the game because he has a lot to him, and I would like to see if he can change his game. And that's what I want to see from a lot of these players, like JT did. And I think it was Heroes versus Villains. He changed up his game, maybe not for the better. He was playing more like a villain than a hero when he won his first time, but let's see if they can change it up. I want to see what they can do. The next person I want to talk about is another good character that I liked one season ago, and it was season 32, and his name was Ty. Ty was one of the most interesting characters I've ever seen in Survivor. First of all, he was one of the funniest survivors out there too, because right from the bat, he grabbed the chicken and bring it back to his camp, and he was named it Mark, which I think was one of the producers of CBS, which I didn't get till they said till the reunion show, which is really it shows that he's actually a Survivor fan. He actually loves the show, and also I think he's just a really interesting guy to pick because I don't know if he's going to really change up his game that much. He might play that still quirkiness of Ty. It's going to be fun to watch that, but is he really going to offer anything new to the game of Survivor his next time around? He might be someone that's like Keith's dad, Keith. Yeah, Keith was the older one, the Keith's dad, and he was basically didn't do anything the second time around. I thought he played kind of the same game, and it was kind of boring to watch. So I hope to see that Ty can maybe change it up a little bit, maybe show that he's a strategic guy or more like that, and be more social like that. He was social, but playing socially smart in the game of Survivor, and that's what I want to see out of Ty. The next person I want to talk about is another person from that season, and his name was Caleb. Caleb is a well-deserving pick of this season, Game Changers, because he was kind of a game changer during that season. He was basically the front man, the big muscular man, the good-looking guy. But then at the end, not at the end, but I'm saying at the end of one of the challenges, he went down and he got to get taken out of the game. So I think he's one of the most well-deserving players to get back in the game because he got his moment taken away from him, and that's just a great thing to come back to the game and be able to play. So I want to see what he can do differently. I think he's going to kind of play a similar game, but let's see what he does differently. That's what I want to see from Caleb. So the fourth person that I want to talk about today is Mikayla, and we just saw her in the last season with Millennials vs. Gen X, season 33. I think she was a really good player. She was strong, athletically, and she had a good she was smart. So I think she's a really good player. One thing I would like to see about her game differently is her social aspect of the game. I think she needs to open up more to people, show that she's a caring person, has a warm heart. I think in this season they showed her to be a strong heart and holding everything in and trying to be a really good player, and that's what bite her at the end because people saw her as a strategical threat and a physical threat at the end of the game. So they wanted to get her out at the merge. So I think she's going to have trouble with that because she was just on the last season, so they know how she's going to play. but if she can change her social aspect of the game, maybe she can get in the game farther. And the last person that I want to talk about today is the queen of Survivor, and her name is Sandra. She is the only person in Survivor history to win twice. So she has $2 million just from Survivor. She was from season 7 and 20. She is a really good player. She knows how to play socially. She's not the nicest of person, but she's true to people. She's not mean, but she's just right to people. You know what I'm saying? She just has that aspect about her. She wants to get things done in her way. And people like that about Survivor. And she is one of the best players to ever play this game. And it's exciting to see her back in this game and maybe see her win a third time in Survivor history. So that is all I have for today. I'm going to make this a 3 or 4 part series, like I said from the beginning. It's going to be talking about the other Castaways and what I'm going to be wanting from the season. And also, if you like this video, you should leave a like down below because that would really help me out. Also, if you have a comment, people you would like to see in the season that did not get in the season, I would like to know who you would like to see that did not get in the season. They got snubbed or something. So I'd like to hear that on the comments. And please subscribe to me because I'm doing Survivor news, I do Nintendo Switch news, Pokemon Go news, and a lot of other video game news, but I primarily have only done Survivor videos. I've done 2 Survivor videos, so you should go check those out. I'll leave them down below here. And that is all I have for today. And this is Yoni signing off.